Patron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. If it's your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff. And what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So that sounds good. Do grab your coffee, smash the like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll crack on. So what am I looking at? Well, earlier on this morning, I did a morning watch video where I look at the strongest and weakest currency. And within it, it pulled out the Aussie JPY as the best contender of the day. Now, I'm going to take all my levels off here. And I'm going to look at this relatively from scratch. Now, I've just done an update of this for the guys in the Discord. And it's currently 9:15. And it's saying sell this thing. Now, when I look at what's going on, I can see that the Aussie's incredibly strong and JP's really weak. Now, that's telling me there's movement. Now, here the Aussie's gained quite a lot of ground from the last data sample, but the JP lost ground. But if I look at the data sample prior, it hasn't lost as much ground as it did the day before. So does that mean this is slowing down? Which means it can become good value. And if something's good value, people will buy it. And if they're buying the yen, it's going to push down this. Now, there's also other elements to look at. And that is the makeup of the chart. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Well, it's actually pushing down anyway. So even if you're channel trading and you're looking sort of run that through, you'll see it's coming up to the top of the channel. Right, okay. So that can give you a little clue. But we've also got a strong directional drive and it's caught. Now, I like to use a fib. Now, I can see it started there, this particular move, and ran through. And it's stalled on key points. Now, why this move? Because it's up, it's down, cancel, up, down, cancel, up, down, cancel, up, down, cancel, up, never looked back, continued. Okay. This will give me some strong areas of attraction. And talking of attraction, there's Wenger.
See you later.
Okay, sweetheart, catch you in a bit. What you see here, everything is live in the moment, nothing scripted. It's just me switching the camera on and away we go. A little bit like yesterday, if you're go on the 5%ers channel and you'll see I was in the live trading room actually trading. And trading's not all about just pressing the button, it's about doing your homework, understanding what's going on. And sometimes you have to wait quite a bit, and we waited quite a bit before a trade opportunity came, but it came, took the trade, and it did what I said it would do. Check them out, and if you want to try the 5%ers, there is a link for them in the description below, and you get 5% off. So happy days. Right, so I've built that up just on a daily. Now you can already see you've got zones of attraction. Boom, 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 boom. Excellent. Now I'm going to work on an hourly chart, which is here. And I want to see what's going on with it. Well, it's kind of middle of the road. Just crunch this up a little bit. And I can see there's a major drop in recent history here. And the price is encompassed inside it. Now, why would I use this? Well, I can see a major top and major bottom and a strong directional drive down. And then the price has stayed within inside it. Okay. This can give me some extra entry exit points. So there to there. Right. Drop these in. Simple. pulling this out. Okay. There we go. Sorted. Right. They're the key areas that I'm interested in. Okay. Where's the price at? Breaching the top. So in, out, if I'm going to sell it. Now, what else could I sort of look at this? Well, let's drill this down a little bit further into a 15-minute and see what's happening. Well, let's push. If this is collapsing, which it looks like it is, and it's pulling down, it'll come into this area. Now, what's with this area? Again, let's have a little look at it, see what's going on with it. And if you put a tool like this on, what it starts doing is it's framing price. There's your compression. Okay, so you can put a little zone in there. Here. And if we're trading just the white bits, so from the 100 through to 76, just like so, I've now got areas that I can work to. Dead simple. All right. So it's zoned out. I can see what's going on. I've got areas I can work to. There's a nice area. So I can pull this back up into this zone to come back down into this zone. Job sussed. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look at how this is made up. You can see it's pushing up slightly at this moment in time. Let me just check something, guys. I'll do. Right, okay. I just want to drop this on. Okay. So actually some cells up and around this area is probably a nice place to go. Now, you can do one or two things. You can sandwich your trades or you can wait for them. Now, 5 minutes is quite difficult. So in and around this area, I'm going to wait for. I'll put the prices in. I'll let it get up to here. And then we're going to look to sell it back down into these regions. Now, how far is it? I don't think it's that too far. So from here. So it's a 20 pip range that I've got to work in. Okay. It's a bit tight, but at least I can see what it is I'm after. I'll put in a last point of entry. So if I'm looking for about 10 pips, that's here. So I kind of want to get in above this green line. Anywhere above that green line, I'm probably okay. Okay. So I can start putting orders in here and just follow the price up till it triggers me in. And then boom, 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 down it goes. Now at the minute, nothing's running, no tickets. And that's what you saw me do yesterday. So let's start staging this in and see if we can get some money out of it. Okay guys, I need the camera to do a bit of work with the guys. I'm not overly worried about this at this moment in time because it's still in the zone that I marked out. It's triggered in a second order, which I want. Now I'm actually prepared to take this quite high up. Well, not necessarily high up, but I'm going to stage up to this point. Boom, 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 boom. Get my stages in. I've set this as a rack and stack to start with. Now the rack and stack just means if it was bouncing backwards and forwards, which I had an idea it might have done, I could manage it. But because it's not a particularly bouncy market, it's not like some of the markets you've seen me trade where I'll rack and stack all the way up. I've put just standard positions above it, and I'm just going to let this rattle out. So I'm quite happy for that to come, tag this and come down. Now anybody who watches me knows the third one's roughly where I want to be in the first place. So that's it. So it's looking pretty good. I'm reasonably happy with it. I know I'm counter trending against the strengths and one thing and another, and in a way I'm counter trending against the market that you can see in front of us, but it's the quick snapback that I'm looking for. One of these things where it goes because it was failing in and around this area. So I'm looking for it to brush up and then snap back to come back into these regions around here. That's the general gist of what I'm looking for. So I'll have my chat and then I'll come back to you in an hour or so. Okay guys, that's it. Had a good meeting, had my lunch, been hanging a radiator and hiding some pipes. Wonderful, yeah. I will finish this house, but the trade is finished. And what's it done? Well, I was willing to stage up into this area, triggered couple of the orders and then sunk back down. Look where it stalled, bang on where I thought, and if it was going to go further it'll be here. Now it may well get down here, but that was the first area of attraction that I was interested in. The next part of it is staging out and making certain that I'm paid using what I've got. Well, nothing running, no tickets. There you go. So we got, well, if you take off that 20 quid from what I did yesterday, 230 quid. And I did nothing. I just analysed it, set the trades, and then let it get on with it. Set and forget is a good way to trade. It genuinely is. And talking of good ways to trade, I'm trading a smile for my cup of coffee. Here's your smile. And here's my coffee. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. And he loves it in his Forex mug. And if you want to support the channel in any way, do go into the description or the parcel shelf underneath. You'll find Winky's little shop. And it's what kind of keeps her accustomed to poverty. But it's pretty much worldwide delivery and it gets there in a couple of days. So happy days. So that's the little plug. So what else are we going to plug? Well, it's genuinely common sense. Now, I had a great chat this morning, so a little salute there. And I was kind of explaining to the chap about how levels are important and how to roadmap and understand a chart. Well, that's kind of what you were looking at here. The chart was completely roadmapped into an achievable profit target. And that profit target is then broken up into more achievable points, and it paid me. I can't get any fairer than that, guys. So there you go. So again, these videos are just for consistency. If you want to see how I do it fully, because these are just a snapshot, do drop into the Scruffy squad. We talk every day. We have Zoom calls every day, and you'll see exactly how I trade. And then you can put your own little flavor on it and hopefully do well. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all on the next one.